ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् अस्मद्गुरुचरणारविन्दाभ्यां नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थितः नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। Om. So in the last class we saw Arjuna's questions. Arjuna uvacha ayati shraddhayopeetah yogachalita manasaha aprapya yoga samsiddhim कांगतिं कृष्ण गच्छति कच्चिन्नो भय विभ्रष्टः छिन्नाभ्रमिव नश्यति अप्रतिष्ठो महाबाहो विमूढो ब्रह्मणः पथि एतन्मे संशयं कृष्ण छेत्तुमर्हस्य शेषतः त्वदन्यः संशयस्यास्य चेत्तानह्युपपद्यते। श्रीभगवानुवाच पार्थ नैवैह नामुत्र विनाशस्तस्य विद्यते न हि कल्याणकृत् कश्चित् दुर्गतिं तात गच्छति प्राप्य पुण्यकृतान् लोकान् उषित्वा शाश्वती समाः शुचीनां श्रीमताङ्गेः योगभ्रष्टोऽभिजायते अथवा योगिनामेव कुले भवति धीमताम् एतद्धि दुर्लभतरं लोके जन्म यदीदृशं तत्र तं बुद्धिसंयोगं लभते पौर्वदेहिकम् यतते च ततो भूयः संसिद्धौ कुरु नन्दनः पूर्वाभ्यासेन तेनैव ह्रियते ह्यवशोऽपि सः जिज्ञासुरपि योगस्य शब्दब्रह्माति वर्तते प्रयत्नाद्यतमानस्तु योगी संशुद्ध किल्बिषः अनेक जन्म संसिद्धिः ततो याति परां गतिं तपस्विभ्योऽधिको योगी ज्ञानिभ्योऽपि मतोऽधिकः कर्मिभ्यश्चाधिको योगी तस्माद्योगी भवार्जुन योगिनामपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां समे युक्ततमो मतः. Okay, so Arjuna had this serious doubt: what will happen in case a person is unable to become a yogi in the current Janma if he does not complete his Shravana Manana Nididhyasanam and then yoga and become Yoga Nishtha, or whatever he has learned, what will happen if he does not get the Yoga Samsiddhi? What will happen to him? Kangating Krishna Gachati. Then he says, Kachinno Bhaya Vibhrashtaha Chinna Brahmiva Nashyati. In case someone Vimudho Brahmanah Patihi, they have completely slipped a little and they have the conviction, but they are not able to put that effort, then what will happen to them? Everything will go in a vain. So, Etan me samshayam Krishna, this is my doubt. And he says, Chetum arhasya asheshataha, you please clarify this without leaving anything unclarified. Asheshataha chetum. Apart from that, he says, Twadanya samshayasya asya, other than you, who is able to chetana hi upapadyate, no one will be able to clarify this doubt completely to me. Hence, it becomes the prime responsibility of Krishna to clarify Arjuna's this very, very pertinent question, because one should know the main phala is very clear, the main product is very clear, but what happens in case effort is put and due to prarabdham the person dies or he is unable to complete it before this janma, what will happen to him? And then Bhagavan starts. Shri Bhagavanuvacha, Shri Bhagavanuvacha, Parthanaiveha namutra, Parthanaiveha namutra, Vinashastasya vidyate, Vinashastasya vidyate, Nahi kalyana कश्चित् न हि कल्याणकृत् कश्चित् कां दुर्गतिं तात गच्छति दुर्गतिं तात गच्छति. He says, Partha na eva iha na amutra. Partha na eva iha na amutra vinashaha tasya vidyate. Nahi kalyanakrit kaschit durgatim tata gacchati. Okay, how do we rephrase it? He Partha, na iha na evacha amutra tasya vinashaha vidyate. He Tata, he kaschit kalyanakrit durgatin nagachati. Okay. He Partha, na iha na evacha amutra tasya vinashaha vidyate. He Tataha, he Tata, Sambodhana, no Visarga. He kaschit kalyanakrit durgatim nagachati. So, first of all, Krishna clarifies a very, very bold and a clear statement he makes. He Partha, hey Arjuna, na iha, neither here, na eva cha amutra, nor in the Swarga or the other worlds. Neither in this world nor in the other world. तस्य विनाशः विद्यते. कस्य विनाशः? ज्ञानस्य विनाशः. योगी अस्य विनाशः न विद्यते. The person who has learned and who has put effort, whatever effort he has put, that will never go in vain in this world or in any other world. So it's a very, very clear statement saying that, hey Arjuna, first of all, you keep all this fear and worries away. if you have put effort and if you have not been able to get the final goal, that doesn't mean that you will start from zero, you have lost everything. No, never. Like we complete a particular job and then we go to sleep and again we wake up, then we can continue the job after waking up. It is not that you have completely forgotten, but it may take a little time to connect and get the whole thing back. You have to just quickly memorize what you have done and then continue from there. Same way, neither in this particular Janma nor in any in this world. In this world means if he takes a Janma of Manushya Janma, nor if he takes a Janma in Swarga, if he takes anywhere, the Janmas are going to be there. In none of the place, this is going to go in vain. So it is a very, very assuring statement given by Krishna. To add further to it, he says, Hey Tata, Tata, my son. So, with a lot of love and affection, now he is saying, Hey, my son, He Kaschit Kalyana Krita. Indeed, if someone has done Kalyana Krita, Kaschit, whatever he has done, Kalyana Krita means whatever which is Mangala Krita, whatever which is going to bring coming towards the goal, all those activities, Durgatim Nagachati, will never go in vain, will never go in vain, which means you may complete the goal, you may not complete the goal, you would have just started, even one day before your Janma gets over, you start, that will also not go in vain. So, the fact that you have put an effort, that effort never goes in vain. The karma will give the karma phala, the karma phala will give you the right phalam, that phalam you will get it. Okay, so this particular assuring statement which Krishna does to Arjuna, first of all, will calm him from this very major thought, because most of the time we only look at the product. But normally, with every product, there is also a byproduct. In case you don't get the product, you will get the byproduct at least. So, if you don't achieve what you want, at least the peripheral, whatever that benefit will be there. It will not be there that it will go waste. That punyam of learning the Shastra, that will not go, because you have put an effort in learning the Shastram, right? Hence, Nahi kaschit kalyanakrit, sorry, Hi kaschit kalyanakrit durgatim nagachati. Durgatim nagachati. It will never go in way. Okay. So, this is a very, very assuring statement to Arjuna. And now he clarifies further. The next shloka, 41st. प्राप्य पुण्यकृतान् लोकान् उषित्वा शाश्वती समाः प्राप्य पुण्यकृतान् लोकान् उषित्वा शाश्वती समाः शुचीनां श्रीमताङ्गेः योगभ्रष्टो विजायते शुचीनां श्रीमताङ्गेः योगभ्रष्टोऽभिजायते. Okay. प्राप्य पुण्यकृतान् लोकान् उषित्वा शाश्वतीः समाः शुचीनां श्रीमतां गेहे योगभ्रष्टः abhijayate. Okay. Again, he says, Yoga bhrashtaha punyakritam lokan prapya. Punyakritam lokan prapya yoga bhrashtaha shashwati samaha ushitva shuchinam shrimatam gehe abhijayate. Okay, says Shashwati Samaha Ushitva Shuchinam Shrimatam Gehe abhijayate. Okay. So, yoga bhrashtaha. Yoga bhrashtaha means the one who is severed from the path of yoga. That means, again, he is referring to the same person who has got separated from this path of yoga because of death. What will happen to that person? Punyakritam lokan prapya. What is punyakritam lokan prapya? That means now he has already attained certain punyam by doing this yoga. So based on the punyam and the prarabdha, he will get the karma phalas. So he can go to Bhuvarloka, Suvarloka, Mahaloka. He can go to Brahmaloka. Based on what he has got the punyam, he will surely go to those loka. So it can be, let's assume he has gone to Swargam. So he goes to that Punyakratan Lokan Prapya. Then after that, after he has completed that particular prarabdha, he will come back very much to this loka. That is called Punyakritam Lokan is this Karma Bhumi, wherever it is there, he will come. Shashwati Sama Ushitva. Okay. Shashwati Sama Ushitva. Shashwati Sama Ushitva, having lived there for many years, till that prarabdha gets over, then he will come back to this particular loka. Okay. Where will he come? Now, here there is a possibility he gives. Shuchinam Shrimatam Gehe Abhijayate. Shuchinam. Shuchi means purity. Wherever purity is there, that means wherever knowledge is there, that family, Gehe means in the kule, in the house, in that family where Shuchi is there. Shuchi means what? Purity. That means in that house already these values are there, and he is already coming into a place where his balance prarabdha can get completely fulfilled. So first is Shuchi Nam, then second is Shrimatam Gehe. So is Shuchi Nam enough? When you say pure, now first of all, if he comes to a place where there is no purity, if he is born in a place where there is no purity, what will happen? That is another pratibandha, because in a place where there is no purity, suppose the surroundings and all are, let's assume that there is no purity there. It is all like drunkards are there, and it's such a, a very filthy atmosphere around. Then his objective becomes difficult to get fulfilled. In case someone comes like that, that is again because of his prarabdha, that he has to exhaust some of his papa karma, and hence it will be coming. But Bhagavan says if he is a yoga brashta, that means for some reason he has not been able to complete his goal in this janma. In the next janma, he is supposed to complete the goal, and that is why he is taking the janma. Okay, when he takes the janma like that, then Bhagavan will ensure that it will be in Shuchina. Why? Then only his whatever yoga goal can get fulfilled. Okay. Then what is the issue? Suppose the person is born into a pure and a noble family, but filled with poverty. That means his prime responsibility will become to take care of the family, and his goal will be have to be kept aside. We know of so many people who have left their studies to take care of the family. They have something or the other, because of financial conditions, they have to leave what they want and what they are focusing on, and then they have to support the family. So Bhagavan will ensure that not only he will come into a noble family, but all these encumbrances because of money or because of basic needs will never come. Now, Abhijayate means to get born. Gehe in the house. So that this person will be born in a noble family which is self-sufficient to take care, so that this person does not get any upadrava from the surroundings to complete his goal and the purpose of taking this janma. There is another one view which you can see. Shuchinam Shrimatam Gehe. If you have to see, some people consider that being in a house of noble virtues but with Daridram, it is a big boon given by Bhagavan, because I don't have to take sannyasa. There is sannyasa in the surrounding itself given to me. I have no enough food. My tapas will continue. I have no enough money. I have no enough comforts. So I don't have to leave anything. I am actually, Bhagavan is helping me to come into sannyasa very fast. But at the same time, there are chances that this person can get deviated from his goal. And hence, Krishna very clearly clarifies that this person will surely be born in a Shuchinam Shrimatam Gehe, so that his objective he can fulfill it completely. Which means, Arjuna, first of all, don't worry what will happen to a person who does not complete. If the Janma gets over, post that he will get the benefit of karma. Please understand this, because this person has done karma, upasana, then jnanam, he has gone into shravanam, mananam, and hence he will get the karma phala of karma, karma yoga, some upasana yoga, all those karma benefits he will get, and he will go to only purer and better and richer place where he will, it is a bhoga prapancha, he will exhaust it and come back surely. That means punarjanma is guaranteed. So, second opportunity to fulfill his goal is guaranteed. And not only that, it is guaranteed in a much better place where he can complete the goal without major obstacles. Okay. So, Bhagavan gives this assurance, and hence, Arjuna, you please don't worry. Even if you have learned little, even if you have learned maximum, and if you are not able to complete, you don't have to absolutely worry about this. Okay. Then he says, Athava yoginam eva. Now he gives another one option. He says there are two possibilities. The first one is what he has told, Prapya Punya Kritam. The second possibility is what he is telling in the next shloka. Athava yoginam eva. Athava yoginam eva. कुले भवति धीमताम् कुले भवति धीमताम् एतद्धि दुर्लभतरम् एतद्धि दुर्लभतरम् लोके जन्म यदीदृशम् लोके जन्म यदीदृशम्. He says, अथवा योगिनाम एव कुले भवति धीमताम एतत् हि दुर्लभतरम लोके जन्म यत् ईदृशम. अथवा योगिनाम एव कुले भवति धीमताम एतत् हि दुर्लभतरम लोके जन्म यत ईदृशम. Okay, let us make the अन्वय of it. अथवा धीमतां योगिनाम एव कुले भवति यत् एतद् ईदृशं जन्म लोके दुर्लभतरं हि अथवा धीमतां योगिनाम एव कुले भवति यत् एतद् ईदृशं जन्म लोके दुर्लभतरं हि. Okay, so here it's actually an exclamatory question he is asking. He is giving the other option, what is possible. The second option is, the first one is Shuchinam Shrimatam Yoge, Shuchinam Shrimatam Gehe Yoga Brashtaha Abhijayate. So he will be born in noble family with virtues, with knowledge, with purity, and having all the required comforts and other things by which he can complete his goal. He says there is also another possibility. Athava, in case yoginam eva kule bhavati dhimatam. So dhimatam, dhi is buddhi. Dhimat, one who is God, buddhi. Dhimatam, one who is the supermost with the buddhi. That means this yogi is the dhimatam. This yogi who is an intelligent, a very intelligent person, because he has viveka, nityanitya vastu viveka is there. He has used that, he has completed, but for some reason he could not finish it, and hence he had to take another janma. And in case in this janma, for this yogi, yoginameva kule bhavati, in case he is born into a yogi's family, like son, so the father, or so the mother, that means he is born into a jnani's house. Yoginam eva kule bhavati, or he is born into the family where the jnani is there. That is a that's a possibility, but the probability is very low. So he says, in case this person who is a yogi or a yoga brashta, he is born into another yogi's kula. But indeed, he just says that that is possible, which means his moksha is given into a platter. Why? That jnani's surroundings and the jnani's house will be Shuchinam Shrimatam. Shrimatam with not Dhanyam Dhanam Pashum Bahuputra Labham. He will be Shrimatam with Vidyadhanam Sarvadanat Pradhanam. So he will be adorned with all this knowledge, and what to ask if he is born in a place where only this knowledge is prevalent, Atma Vidya is prevalent, then Sone Pe Suhaga, he has got a very good kula, he has got parents who have already got values and who are living with those values and those principles, and hence it is like in a it is only a fraction of a janma he needs to complete this, because it's a very fertile soil. The moment the seed is sown, you will see that the output is there, and immediately the goals are fulfilled. But indeed, Krishna himself agrees, etadhi durlabhataram loke janma yadi drisham etadhi एतत् यत् ईदृशं जन्म लोके दुर्लभतरम. In this world, such a janma is of course highly improbable. It is not going to be easy. That means that much of punyam this person should be having, that just waiting for it to get completed and go. Okay, so very, very clearly, he says the second possibility is also there, but with a very low probability. The first possibility has got a reasonably good probability, where he will have a proper situation to complete his that yogam which is incomplete. Okay, with that we will go to the next shloka. Continuing, तत्र तं बुद्धिसंयोगं तत्र तं बुद्धिसंयोगं लभते पौर्वदेहिकं लभते पौर्वदेहिकं यतते च ततो भूयः यतते च ततो भूयः संसिद्धौ कुरु नन्दन संसिद्धौ कुरु नन्दन तत्र तं बुद्धि संयोगं लभते पौर्वदेहिकं यतते च ततः भूयः संसिद्धौ कुरु नन्दन. हे कुरु नन्दन, सह योगभ्रष्टः तत्र तं पौर्वदेहिकं बुद्धिसंयोगं लभते ततः च भूयः संसिद्धौ यतते. See how he nicely now brings what is this carry forward. Till now what he said was based on the punyam he will get a janma in this bhuloka into the right place. Now the question can come that this person, if he is born into the bhuloka with the slate completely clean, then what to do? So Krishna clarifies here. In this shloka, he says, don't worry at all. Such a thing will never happen. He Kurunandana, he Arjuna, Saha Yoga Brashtaha, Tatra Tam Paurva Dehikam Buddhi Sanyogam Labhate. Tam, to this person, Paurva Dehikam. Paurva means earlier. Dehikam. Dehikam means in his earlier birth. So Paurva Dehikam, whatever in his earlier birth, Buddhi Sanyogam, he had that intellect, he had the knowledge, he had the experience, he had the vasanas. Tatra tam paurvadehikam buddhi sanyogam labhate, he will come with it. Okay, he will acquire that and come whatever he had in his previous janma, the buddhi, due to which he got all this benefit, he will come along with that buddhi and tataha cha bhuyaha samsiddhau yatate, and in this bhumi, in this janma, yatate, he will put a lot of effort, samsiddhau, to attain that incomplete goal. He says, Krishna clearly clarifies to Arjuna that it will not be a clean slate. He will come with a preloaded information and knowledge. So, as we know, what is death? Death is separation of the sthula shariram with the sukshma shariram and the jiva. So, the sukshma shariram and the jiva, the atma, together goes for gati and then comes back to this bhumi as a new jiva with a new shariram. That means the hard disk inside does not change, only the external casing changes, and thereby whatever in the memory it is stored, whatever is the culture, whatever is the value, all that are available to be retrieved. then what he has to do? If it is available to be retrieved, it will be available easily. No, he has to put effort to retrieve them properly and then use it. That is why when this, because the mother only gives physical body to the child, every child's mind grows separately with age, and hence all the sukshma sharira, very clearly, how does one get? Apanchīkrita pancha mahabhūtai kritam sat karmajanyam. So only by karma janyam, because what he has done in the earlier janma, because of that he will get completely whatever that knowledge is there, that experience is there, all that clarity is there, he will get everything, and he has to just put some effort to retrieve it, because the setup is different, the everything is different a little than what it was before. So he has to align all that, he has to put an effort, he has to find his way and then complete his goal. And that becomes easy because it is everything is coming with him. He is adorned, he is endowed with all that knowledge, and hence that is why we say in death your Sukshma Shariram has got all this encrypted and gone, and it is available in the next Janma. Okay, and that is what Krishna very clearly brings out, saying that these things will not be completely erased off. It will not be very easily available, because, as a normal law, it will be a little in a diffuse state. So, this child will have initially a very different liking than the other children, more towards it, and then he'll be much faster in these particular field compared to the materialistic field. And then with that very little effort, he will get all this knowledge back, which can be useful to complete his goal. His direction gets set, he will get a guru, he will, I mean, everything will be aligned for him. Bhagavan will ensure all that will be done. Okay, so by this, now Krishna gives an assurance. One is it won't go waste. Second is it will come back to in a much better place. Third is after coming back also it will retrieve all the knowledge and come, where you have to put a little effort and complete it. Okay, so what more assurance is required? Which means there is no need for someone to say in this Janma I will not get anything. Even if you say in the next Janma, it is going to come with you. Okay, let us see what next Krishna says. So now Krishna says, Purvabhyasena tenaiva Purvabhyasena tenaiva Hriyate hyavashopi saha Hriyate hyavashopi saha Jitnyasurapi yogasya Jitnyasurapi yogasya Shabda Brahmati Vartate Shabda Brahmati Vartate. Okay. Purva Abhyasena Tena Eva Hriyate Hi Avashaha Apisaha Jitnyasuhu Api Yogasya Shabda Brahma Ativartate. पूर्व अभ्यासेन तेन एव ह्रियते हि अवशः अपि सः जिज्ञासुः अपि योगस्य शब्द ब्रह्म अतिवर्तते तेन एव पूर्व अभ्यासेन तेन एव पूर्व अभ्यासेन सह अवशः अपि ह्रियते तेन अवशः अपि ह्रियते. Okay, योगस्य जिज्ञासुः अपि शब्द ब्रह्म अतिवर्तते योगस्य जिज्ञासुः अपि शब्द ब्रह्म अतिवर्तते okay now says hriyate. You know what is hriyate? Hriyate means he is drawn towards. Okay. He says saha avashaha api hriyate. Even if he is not interested, he gets attracted towards it. Suppose in this Janma, that particular situation is not there where he is exposed to this yoga, yet without he knowing, he will get attracted to it. He may not have an interest. There are so many of these sannyasis and Mahapurushas, when you hear their this stories and their life, they are like a very common normal person until one time they meet one another Mahapurusha, and after that the whole life has changed because they get so attracted to it. Similar way, he says, because of purva abhyasena tena eva, because of that earlier abhyasa of that yoga, even though if the person is not interested, he gets completely attracted to it. Yogasya jijnasuhu api shabda brahmati vartate. Okay. See, yogasya jijnasuhu. Okay. Shabda Brahma Ativartate Yogasya Jijnasuhu Api. In case he is got a little interest, see what he says, because of the earlier yoga abhyasa, even if he does not have interest, he gets attracted. Once he gets attracted, indeed, if he shows a little jitnyasa, a little interest, that is good enough. He will be Shabda Brahma Ativartate. What is Shabda Brahma? Shabda Brahma means Karma Kanda. Shabda Brahma Ativartate means he will be moved out of Karma Kanda even if little interest or inquisitiveness is shown by this person who has got this yoga Purva Abhyasa. So, what Krishna now says is, because of the earlier abhyasa of this yoga, even if this person doesn't have any inclination towards it, he will get attracted. Once he gets attracted, a little amount of inquiry, a little amount of interest in it will make him easily migrate out, move out from Shabda Brahma, which is Karma Kanda. Why it is Shabda Brahma? The Vedas are Shabda Brahma because they are chanted, and that is Karma Kanda. So Ativartate, why Vedanta is Jnana Kanda. So he will immediately move out of Karma Kanda and jump to Jnana Kanda. So it is like a person who is a yoga brashta born into a proper kula or into a yogi's house, when he is not even keen about any of these yoga, if he is exposed to any teacher or someone who is just, you know, opening out, it will get attracted. The moment he gets attracted, a little effort, he will go from brahmacharya ashrama to sannyasa ashrama, and he will say, I don't want the grihastha ashrama. I don't want where Shabda Brahma is there, Karma Kanda is there. I am ready for Jnana Kanda. Okay. And this is a very clear because he has already, why is Karma Kanda required for sadhana chatushtaya sampatti? But this person is already highly eligible. Paripakvata and sadhana chatushtaya sampatti is there. He has already done Shravana Mananam. His Nididhyasanam is incomplete, and hence his focus will be more on Nididhyasanam. Whenever he gets exposed to it, he will get attracted and immediately jump out from these norms of the society on Karmakanda. He will be completely, probably even a person who may not fit into this norms of the society, and that's how people will understand that this person is a jnani now. Okay, right. So we will continue ahead. In the next shloka, Krishna says, प्रयत्नाद्यतमानस्तु प्रयत्नाद्यतमानस्तु योगी संशुद्ध किल्बिषः योगी संशुद्ध किल्बिषः अनेक जन्म संसिद्धः अनेक जन्म संसिद्धः ततो याति परांगतिम ततो याति परांगतिम. Okay, so now this is the ultimate goal completion of this yoga bhrashta. Prayatnat yatamanaha tu yogi samshuddha kilbishaha अनेक जन्म संसिद्धि ततः याति परांगतिम. ततः प्रयत्नात् यतमानः ततः प्रयत्नात् यतमानः संशुद्ध किल्बिषः योगी तु अनेक जन्म संसिद्धः परम गतिम याति पराम गतिम याति. ओके, ततः प्रयत्नात् यतमानः संशुद्ध किल्बिषः योगी तु अनेक जन्म संसिद्धः परां गतिम याति. So ततः, then, प्रयत्नात् यतमानः, with untiring effort. Prayatnat yatamanaha means of the highest quality of efforts, striving towards. Okay, very diligently putting effort to attain the goal. Very, very genuine. Samshuddha kilbishaha, having purified himself, removing all the impurities, samshuddha. This yogi indeed too aneka janma samsiddhihi. Okay, aneka janma samsiddhihi, who has refined through many, many births, parangatim yati. Now, see how that connectivity Krishna brings. This particular yogi, across the janmas, so many janmas, he has been putting continuous, diligently, tireless effort in the same direction to attain this goal, and by becoming pure and pure janma after janma, in this particular janma, he attains the final goal. So, what was the question? The question was, in case a person does not attain the goal, what happens? Not only the jnanam doesn't benefit, even karma kanda goes off, for which Krishna now clearly gives an answer very, very, very properly. First, he gives an assurance nothing goes waste here, nor even in Swarga or any other loka. First. The second thing is, if someone puts an effort, the result will not go in vain. Okay. So the same you will reap. You put effort, you will get the benefit. So that karma cycle and the karma law is established. Okay. Then what happens? He may probably go and complete his punya bhoga into other lokas for many years, and after that gets exhausted, he will come back to Bhuloka. And how does he come? He will come to a Shuchinam Shrimatam Gehe, a place where his goals can be fulfilled, where there is purity, where the setup is optimum required for him, and where he has got all the resources. In case that doesn't happen, there is a very rare possibility that this person can get Janma into a Jnani's place or a Yogi's place. Then what to ask? He has got everything in life. What does he do? Tatra Buddhi Samyoga. Whatever he has done using this Buddhi and he has attained in the Paurva Dehikam Janma, with all that he is born in this Janma. But is it available for him immediately? No. Prayatnat yatatam. So he puts some effort to get it back into his particular this janma, and then even if he is not very keen about this, he gets attracted to this yoga, and then when he puts a little effort, he will automatically get the goal what he has not completed in earlier janma. And hence, due to all his efforts from all the past janmas, there is a cumulative effect where his impurities are slowly being removed out, and finally in this janma it culminates into parangatim. He attains his goal completely. That means after this, no punarapi jananam, no punarapi maranam, and hence it is moksha. And this moksha very clearly is coming from nididhyasana moksha and not upasana moksha. Let's be clear. So the person who has not completed his nididhyasanam is who is being referred, and not an upasana person. Not only that, this person, if he was upasana and karmakanda, he will never get such an opportunity to become mukta. That is why whenever he sees an opportunity, it is a matured mind, he will jump out of karma kanda and go immediately to jnana kanda to fulfill his goals. Okay, with this particular shloka, the 45th shloka, this topic and this chapter actually gets over. Now Krishna is going to glorify this yogi. Why? Because it is Atma Sanyama Yoga. Based on the context, he is going to glorify this yogi. And that we will see in the next two shlokas. Okay. तपस्विभ्योऽधिको योगी तपस्विभ्योऽधिको योगी ज्ञानिभ्योऽपि मतोऽधिकः ज्ञानिभ्योऽपि मतोऽधिकः कर्मिभ्यश्चाधिको योगी कर्मिभ्यश्चाधिको योगी तस्माद्योगी भवार्जुन तस्माद्योगी भवार्जुन तपस्विभ्यः अधिकः योगी tapasvibhyah adhikah yogi jnanibhyah api matah adhikah कर्मिभ्यः च अधिकः योगी तस्मात् योगी भव अर्जुन योगी तपस्विभ्यः अधिकः ज्ञानिभ्यः अपि च अधिकः मतः योगी कर्मिभ्यः च अधिकः तस्मात् हे अर्जुन त्वं योगी भव लोट Tvam yogi bhava, may you become a yogi. Now, see the meaning? Yogi tapasvibhyaha adhikaha. Yogi means the one who has attained this goal of yoga. That yogi tapasvibhyaha adhikaha. He is greater than any tapasvi, one who is doing tapas. This yogi jnanibhyaha apicha adhikaha. He is greater than a jnani also. Yogi karmibhyaha cha adhikaha. This yogi is greater or higher in order than a karmi also. And hence, hey Arjuna, you should become a yogi. May you become a yogi. Now, this may look a little surprising. This may look a little contradictory, especially jnanibhyaha apicha adhikaha mataha. This could be a very contradictory one, but we have to understand in the right context. Yogi tapasvibhyaha adhikaha. That is very clear. One who is doing tapas, compared to him, this yogi is of a higher order. Karmibhyaha cha adhikaha yogi. Again, compared to a karmi, this yogi is of a very high order. Now, jnanibhyaha apicha adhikaha. How does that work out? Yes. If you look at the yogi, he is fifth in the order. He is fifth in the order. Let us understand this order very clearly. First is karmi. Karma yoga, karmi. Karmi, karma yoga. Then upasana, upasaka. Then shravana, then manana, then nididhyasana. Okay. So, karma, upasana, shravana, manana, nididhyasana. The person who has completed nididhyasana is the yogi here. Because by dhyanam he has completed the nididhyasana. Okay. Now, which means the jnanibhyaha referred here is one who has done shravana manana. He is the jnani referred here. Because if you have done shravanam, you have got the atma jnanam. If you have done mananam, you have got atma jnanam. But you are not superior to the jnana nishtha yogi. Okay. And that jnana nishtha yogi is who is being referred as yogi here. And hence, tapasvibhyaha, one who is doing upasana, yes, this yogi, nididhyastha yogi is higher. Jnanibhyaha adhikaha, one who has done shravana mananam, this person is of a higher order. Karmibhyaha adhikaha yogi. And hence, Krishna clearly says, Tasmat tvam yogi bhava. Hence, hey Arjuna, you should become a yogi. Because in this particular chapter, yoga, dhyana yoga, and nididhyasana dhyana yoga, samadhistha yoga, samyama yoga, this is what has been very clearly told as the goal. And we have seen all the various things about it. And this person who has completed, he has completed nididhyasana, and hence he is of the highest order compared to all the others. And that is why in the 7th chapter also he says, Jitnyasur Arto Jitnyasur Artharti Jnani cha Mai Vartat. So he knows that very clearly. This the others could be up to Jitnyasu, but Jnani cha sachame priyaha. He likes that jnani one because he is of the highest order. Tasmat yogi bhava Arjuna. Okay. Now we will go to the last shloka of this chapter. The last shloka is योगिनामपि सर्वेषां योगिनामपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां समे युक्ततमो मतः समे युक्ततमो मतः योगिनाम् अपि सर्वेषां मत् गतेन अंतरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां समे युक्ततमः मतः. Okay, now within the yogis he is now classifying people. Okay, first was become a yogi. Now within the yogis, sarvesham api yoginam, among all the yogis, yaha shraddhavan, one with immense shraddha, matgatena matgatena antaratmana mam bhajate, one who never separates from me and always, bhajate, always has me antaratmana, inside him. Okay, one. So even jnana nishta, highly matured, where only that Bhagavan and only Atma Shruti, Tampura Shruti is going on. Antaratmana mam bhajate. That means he is compassionate, he is full of humility, he is just living for everyone else. Such a person who sees me in everyone, Yukta Tamaha Mataha, may Yukta Tamaha, he is the foremost among all the yogis. So in the yogis also, he says the person who is completely devoted to me, who has me inside him at all times, and who is completely submitted to me, only that person is the highest among the yogis. So now he completes his Atma Samyama Yoga fully by giving the ultimate what is possible in this particular path. Okay, and with that he concludes Om Tatsaditi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishnarjuna Samvade Atma Samyama Yogo Nama Shashtodhyayaha. Atma Samyama Yoga means it is Manas Samyama Yoga. With Manas Samyama Yoga and with Jnanam, Nididhyasana happens. With that, you become a yogi. And this is called Atma Samyama Yoga. So, if you look at the whole sixth chapter, it starts with what is the Antaranga Sadhana, Bahiranga Sadhana for yoga. What is yoga Swarupam? Okay, Dhyana Swarupam. Okay, how to sit for dhyana, what you need to do day to day, the full what is your activity, what you should avoid, how your food habit should be there, and with all that, when you sit, where do you sit, how do you samankaya shirogrivam, where do you focus samprekshanasika gram swam dishashchanavalokayan, and then slowly how do you culture this mind, and finally from this Ashtanga Yoga, you slowly come to Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi, which this three of them is called Samyama. And then in this Samadhi, you become completely with the Vedantic Vichara, the Vedantic Dhyanam is what a person attains yoga. And what is the benefit of it? How one becomes Brahmavit, and that person is got all the benefits of moksha. Now, after giving this palam, then very clearly Arjuna has a doubt that mind is completely unstable. Chanchalam hi manah Krishna, for which very clearly Krishna says, Abhyasa Vairagya Bhyantan Nirodha Viveka. So, Nityanitya Vastu Viveka Abhyasena and Vairagyena. With these two things, only one can do it. If desire is there, if Vairagya is not there, Paripurna, it is impossible to get it. Then Arjuna has a doubt. In case the person doesn't complete it, that is what we took today. That don't worry, the next Janma you will be born as a Yoga Brashta, you will get a proper birth, you will get all the setup which is required for it, a little effort, and you can achieve the goal. Once you achieve the goal, you will surely, before that you will drop the karma kanda, jump to jnana kanda. With you will put the whatever efforts you have put across janma to purify yourself and then achieve this goal, you will get paramangatim. Not only that, among the all the yogis, you will see that tapasvibhyaha, karmibhyaha, jnanibhyaha, only this yogi is the foremost. And among all the yogis, one who is Shraddhavan, one who is completely dedicated, who has got Ma Antara, Atma Antara, who has got me inside at all times, that person is of the highest order. And with this, Krishna completes the chapter of Atma Samyama Yoga. And with this, by Bhagavan's grace, by Acharya's grace, by Swamiji's grace, Prathama Shatkam of 6 chapters is over. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Next, we will start with the 7th chapter. On Vijayadashami day, we will start the introduction of the 7th chapter. Hari Om Tatsat.